and communication with Almighty God, I knew that there was some fires that just weren't supposed to be put out. So I didn't want to be a fire. I knew from a young age that I wanted to be a minister. I wanted to be a preacher. At that time, I knew in my heart I wanted to be a preacher of the gospel of Jesus Christ of Nazareth. And so as a young boy, 6 and 7907 Jensen Drive in a little shotgun 3-room house, I used to stand on a box on the porch and preach out to the cars that were passing by. They couldn't hear me. Preach out to the cars over the banister on the porch. But somehow I had lost that. Somehow that connection with God was gone. Somehow as I left high school to go to college and then on a grant to Harvard there on the East Coast in the Black Consciousness Movement and the Black Power Movement, in my black studies and study of history, I had dug at the root of white Christianity, not the true history of Jesus, but at the white Christianity that had been given to me, and the hypocrisy and the slavery and the deception and the lies and the oppression of Christianity. All of it had destroyed my faith in God, destroyed my hope, and destroyed me. I was a broken young man who at one time knew which way I wanted to go, knew what I wanted to be. Then this man came to New Orleans, Louisiana. Young man came in from Muhammad's Temple, number 7 in New York City, Minister Louis Farrakhan. He came to our Afro-American Arts Festival. I remember that day in Theodore Lawless Chapel. His words rang out clearly in the chapel, but they were also ringing in my mind and ringing in my heart. I sat in my seat, uneasy in my seat at Lawless Chapel at Dillard University. I'd never heard a man like this before. I'd never heard a message like this before. I had always wanted, now that I was so-called conscious and had black pride, I wanted to find the tie that would bind religion with revolution. I wanted to find the tie that would bind that which is spiritual with the struggle for black people's freedom and independence. I wanted somehow to find the tie that would bind faith with a fight against my enemies and oppressors and the enemies and oppressors of my people. But I couldn't find that link between religion and revolution, faith and fighting that which was spiritual and the struggle until I had a man named Louis Farrakhan at Dillard University. He fired my soul. He became the instrument that Almighty God used to bind up my wounds, to heal my disappointed and broken heart, to restore me to faith, and to win me back to Almighty God again. And so I stand as I prepare to bring him before you on this national forum of his, to speak to his people. I say to you that you can say what you want to about Louis Farrakhan. Don't make me no difference, because I know the man. I don't know him from the outside in, but by Allah's grace, to some degree, I feel that I know him close up from the inside out. You can say what you want to, but evangelically speaking, I don't know nothing about nothing that you're talking about anyhow. All I know is that I was blind. He was made the instrument by Almighty God that would make me see again. All I know is that I was lame and dumb, and he took my dumb tongue and put truth on the tip of my dumb tongue and quickened the spirit in me and brought life back to me again. All praise is due to Allah. You can say what you want to about Louis Farrakhan. You can say what you want to about Louis Farrakhan, but I know that I had a white leprous mind, an Oreo cookie, black on the outside and white on the inside. But I met a man from Elijah Muhammad named Louis Farrakhan that cleansed my white leprous-minded disease, gave me the black mind that God intended for me to have, restored my faith where you had destroyed me. The United States government and the white rulers of this government had destroyed me. I met a man named Louis Farrakhan that put me back on the road to Almighty God. So you can say what you want to about Louis Farrakhan. I shallow grave, but Elijah's man, Louis Farrakhan, came into the graveyard, walked in the graveyard, and reached down in the shallow grave and pulled me up from the grave. You can say what you want to about Louis Farrakhan, but I know the man by God's grace, not from the outside in, but looking at him and his majestic and marvelous character from the inside out. So I pray that Almighty God will keep me in the right frame of mind. I will never forget this man. And I pray that Almighty God will bless me to remain strong and remain at his feet and remain at his side and remain at his back, watching his back, willing at any time gladly to step between him and the would-be killer and the bullet that is intended for him. I pray that Allah will always keep me in the right frame of mind. I present to you the champion of the cause of the masses. I present to you the real son of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. I present to you that you already know I'm just enjoying myself. The man that you already know. And I pray that Almighty God, Allah in his Christ, will continue to bless him to reach the pinnacle of success in this world's life, but also in the hereafter. Minister, the Honorable Minister, Louis Farrakhan Muhammad.
In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, I bear witness that there is no God but Allah. I bear witness that Muhammad is his messenger. I greet you, my beloved brothers and sisters, with the greeting words of peace. Assalamu alaikum.